and he wrestles hard, needs to work on his leg attacks more,
Yes.
needs to work on his setups.
Yes. He wrestles extremely hard, but he needs to transition that into some points, going after it. But definitely one of the hardest wrestlers on the team.
And he transferred into Arizona State as a 2-time JUCO national champion.
And they'll fight hands here. And Arizona State's always known to have these really good lower weights, quick.
Yep.
A lot of them going back and forth from the freestyle scene to the collegiate scene. But Conrad just stays in such good position here.
Yep.
Keeps his hands to the mat.
And if you said typical Arizona State as far as positioning, that kind of Oklahoma State low-level position to shoot.
Real similar.
Good mobility.
Real similar. But the Conrad's doing a good job, and reminds me of you and the East Coast guys. They're not going to let you get out and look pretty. They're gonna bang you up a little bit, hit your head. Nice shot there.
Well, I remember one time doing a clinic when I first got here, and one of the coaches is questioning, why your hand's always on your opponent when you're shooting? Because John Smith could go at the speed of light. I could shoot, and you could take a nap before I got the leg. So I had to get my hands on a guy. A little bit of hyperbole there, but.
I saw a couple of the Sooner football players in the crowd, so it's good to have them coming over and watching the wrestling.
Absolutely.
So,
And what a year we had this past year. Disappointing NCAAs, but just to be there was pretty special.
Yeah. At home too. That was a good one.
Yep.
So, Conrad's good. Conrad's good with the underhooks. He likes the underhooks, drags. Good short offense when he gets on top. You get your head to the mat.
He's at his best when his opponent shoots on him. So if we score first and they got to come to us, all the better.
No doubt. No doubt. And like you said, he as the match progresses, he just keeps coming and coming and coming. So,
boy, doing a good job with that inside step knee pull single as well.
Yes. And we've got 40 seconds into this first period. It's still scoreless. Oklahoma has the 15-0 lead in the duel.
The great Bobby Douglas was a great proponent of that and actually coached at Arizona State.
Yes.
And then to Iowa State.
Had Leroy Smith at Arizona State as well.
Yes, that's correct.
So, and they've funneled that program for a long time. I know the Sunkist Kids was, always there for a long time. Art Montori.
That's right.
And I think they've kind of.
What a contribution Art made.
Yes.
What's interesting here is you're not seeing bundles of shots, but these guys have not stopped moving and tremendous hand fighting.
Yes. And not a lot of points, but there's been action here. Hand fighting, looking for positioning. Conrad's going down first.
Hard to ride. Big on the 4-point stance. I'd like to see a backup explosion.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, he is hard to ride. Little susceptible to a great leg ride, though.
Yes.
As a claw attempt.
Now he's just need to get some hand control. Get back to his feet. There you go.
Yep.
So they're back where they started. They're back on their feet. And we'll see as this match goes on. You see it as more action. They're kind of filling each other out the first period.
Look at the head to head. Young wrestlers, your head has got to be in your opponent's way.
Oh, yeah. Coach, I saw a young wrestler down here earlier. I've known him through coaching, but I saw his face all banged up. I said, that's what I want to see. Black eyes, messed up.
That's right.
Looks. Then you've been blocking with your head. One of your first lines of defense. Good down block. He's looking for the corner. Back to that single again. This time he's able to get both hands around it.
He's got him up in the air. Here's the problem. Head between the legs. Not easy to finish there.
And he trapped that far arm too. But he needs to get back to it.
Just a little point, but when you bring a guy up like that, shrug your shoulders.
Yes.
Anytime you're coming out the back door, shrug your shoulders.
Yes.
It's a lot it's a lot harder to pinch with your knees.
And he did a really good job. The first time he just had one hand, but he got both hands around the leg. He's just got to work on finishing.
Well, when he comes up, start moving the man. Run the pipe, move the man. Thigh pry, foot block. You got to move that opponent when his leg's up in the air. Otherwise, you get a guy like Tion Ware who would take a nap up there, even if you weren't moving.
Yes, and very proud of Tion. He was on this coaching staff last year, and now he's the head coach at Northern Colorado, and he's greatly missed, but he was a legend here at OU and Oklahoma in general.
And they're going to do great. He just needs a couple of recruiting classes.
Oh, yeah. Good job. He circled out of it, but Vigil did a good job getting out of that when he felt danger, because that is where Conrad's strong. So we're going into the third period. It'll be Vigil's choice. Conrad's got that 1-0 advantage.
Well,
really
let's see what Mr. Vigil has on bottom.
Yes.
Always look and see if there's an ankle that's not covered. You can grab it and drive and then go to another breakdown. 4-point stance.
He's got the tripod here. He's going to try to look for hands at this point.
Bump.
Now, bump or take that leg.
I worry about warning here. Oh, nice cartwheel.
Yes. So now they're back on their feet. And we saw Conrad getting a little more offensive, taking some chances that last second period. So hopefully he can get a finish here in this third. But both these guys looks like it'll come down to the feet.
And, of course, the question is, whose feet?
Yes. I mean, both these guys are fighting for position here, trying to get the best angle.
Coach Pritz trying to get some more action out of his wrestler. Oh, nice post to a shot right away. Hendriksen trying to get an angle.
You know, and I'm noticing Vigil does a really good job. Like, if he gets underneath, he's making sure to get out of that bad position immediately. He's not staying there.
Underhook, snap that opponent down, try and chase a leg.
We've got 39 seconds, so short time here.
Coach Kish complaining, what are they doing? Well, he's actually taking a number of shots.
Yeah, I would agree with him prior to this third period, but he's taking some shots this third period.
This is where you need some slicks, a nice head snap or a drag or a heel
Conrad
pick.
did do a good job. Exactly, he did a good job of kind of cutting off the mat and then shooting him off the mat for that warning. And that could come into play if this goes into overtime, which it looks like it is, because there's 18 seconds left. Of course, a lot of things can happen.
Yeah, and when there's not a lot of scoring, the refs are more susceptible to calling warnings, and he did back him off the mat.
For sure.
But there's not a lot of scoring, but it's not for lack of action, because,
No doubt. Ooh, that was close.
Almost had a pancake
that was close.
there.
So here we go. We're going to go into overtime.
This would be a death blow to the Sun Devils.
This would.
And would mean everything to the Sooners.
And, Coach, here, you know, you got the minute. So the first minute here, a takedown or any points, per se, ends the match.
Yep.
You got 1 minute here for that. Or actually 2 minutes.
I think we've been a little closer to scoring.
Yes.
But I certainly wouldn't count them out.
No. They're both more than capable on their feet.
Little drag
there.
Oh.
Looks that shot there.
He's down low on the knee. You got to.
Still nothing. Conrad's got the wrist. He's going for that wrist and keeping that whizzer, like you said, in there really good.
Oh, that's interesting. Did a little roll through there.
Yeah, did that roll through.
And he's up with the leg. There's a roll through by Hendriksen. Woo-hoo.
Now he's looking to lock up a cradle. Conrad's got to be careful here.
We're in trouble.
You were calling it. You know, we look more aggressive, but they are
big win for the Sun Devils. A must win if they have any chance to winning.
And that puts them on the board. They are a 15-3 now. Arizona State gets on the board with that win.